Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, we finally made it to Hyrule Castle at long last, after we took care of a little bit more of side business, investigating a very wide gorge, while continuing to be haunted by some floating lanterns that we can't do anything about, as well as collecting another bug, the female butterfly. And to top it off, we got another hidden skill from the hero's shade, the backslice. One of the more useful techniques we'll be finding from him throughout the game. Today, we finally made it to Hyrule Castle Town, and we'll make tracks to go to Tumble's Bar after we take care of a few things that Castle Town has to provide. Since it is being a civilized settlement of sorts, there are a few things that we can do in this particular location. On the other side of the road, Toast always got our hands full. The first thing we can do is by interacting with this guy. This is Charlo. If you would, for the sake of peace in Hyrule, would you please make a donation? You can either make 30 or 50 rupees. I'm gonna go for the latter and spring 50 on him. May the spirit of love descend upon you. If you continue to pray for peace, someday you'll be surrounded with love. This guy takes quite a bit of money for you to donate to, quote unquote, before he finally gives you the prize that he's telling you about. Obviously, the word love is highlighted, so you can get a clear guess of what he can offer to you. I'll give up my nice amount of rupees just to satisfy you one more time. Don't worry about having to spend rupees for him now, because there is a way for you to get an abundance amount of rupees that will be coming across a little later on. Next, we'll head over to the south exit of Castletown. Do that, we gotta head down here and take this path. We could go in that tent right now, but we actually don't have the item for... Hey, little guy. We actually don't have the item for completing whatever is in here, so leave that alone for now. So I can't speak to people while holding a puppy. Come on. Come on, game. That's a bit of a ripoff. Like dogs? They're cute, huh? If you throw a bone or something, they'll bring it back, you know? You should play with one if you have some free time. And that, I will indeed do. Yes, I know. If you throw a tail or something, they'll wag their tail so happily, like that little fella's doing right now. Dogs are so cute. Yes, they are. And case in point, if you throw this, fetch boy, he'll actually go for the bone and bring it back to you. There's like nothing you get out of it. No rupees. Wait, you didn't find it? Let me throw it. Oh, you can't climb onto this? Come on. It's not that high off the ground. I was gonna say, you won't get anything out of it, like no hearts or rupees that he can find for you. It's just a cute little activity you can do. Okay, apparently this one has some fear for bows, because that was clearly right in a clear sight that he could have picked it up. We're gonna try this one more time. I am determined to make you fetch for this bone. No, not that. There we go. You gotta move a little bit before you can actually get the toss to happen. There you go. Wait, what'd you do with that? Did you just place it down there? No, I don't want to pick you up as cute as you are. Where'd the bow go? Did you place it behind that pillar? Come on, bring it back to me. I don't stink or anything. I mean, yeah, I did spend some time in the fishing hole some time back, so I probably smell like fish. Rotten fish at that. I have determined to get this guy to fetch this bone back. There we go. It only took a few times. Finally got it. I saw that guy coming out of the tent. Can't speak to him though. I didn't think people could actually come out of that tent. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want to pick up the puppy. Could carry him with me. I got a new companion for our adventure. Well, I wish. It's gonna disappear after the transition happens. See? Really sucks. What? What's up with you? You guys have been to Agatha's castle? You don't look like you being a friend of hers. Should I go to this place now? Agatha's castle. Ooh, do I want to go there now? Yeah, sure, why not? We're already here. So all those bugs that you've been collecting up until this point, I did say they had a purpose. Well, here is where that purpose lies. Welcome to Agatha's castle. A rather greedy in some spaces, but very lovely looking place, I must admit. I can tell that this person is quite the bug enthusiast. And they get to meet this girl, one of the more memorable characters of Twilight Princess. Apparently so memorable, she got to compete in Hyrule Warriors. I guess it gotta have a joke character there somewhere. Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. But you're not a bug, you're a person. Still, you're wearing those clothes, and that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with the Princess of the Bug Kingdom. Agatha is my name. I've invited the 24 golden bugs in the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. If you see them, would you please bring them here to Agatha's castle and tell them the princess awaits? Oh boy, if you have a bug with you now, please give it to me. The ball must begin. Yep, so this is Agatha. Oh god. Personal space link. We didn't learn anything from the Goros apparently. Yeah, so this is Agatha. If you've seen her Hyrule Warriors before, this is the game that she debuted in. As far as I remember, apart from Hyrule Warriors, this is the only game that she ever has appeared in, so she's just a character exclusive to Twilight Princess's world. Unless I'm forgetting something else. So if we head her a bug, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs, so 18 bugs. That's actually a lot more than I thought we would get. That's really impressive for our standards. Well, at least for mine. So if we head her a bug... Oh boy! Who's your friend? You're a male ant, aren't you, you little cutie? Little ant, I might mistake you for a grain and put you in my cereal. That's really messed up! Oh boy, thank you so much. I'm so happy. You actually went bug hunting for me, didn't you? Sure, let's go with that. To be honest, I doubted you would. I guess some might consider me a poor-mannered princess. From now on, if you bring me insects, I'll share my happiness with you. You can keep it in this. Well, she might be weird, but she does give up a lot of good stuff, like this, the big wallet. We can now hold up to 1,000 rupees. I believe back in the original version, this would only hold up to 500 since the default was 300 back in the older versions. I wondered as a little partner for a little ad for somewhere close by where you found this one. If any bug comes to part of a pair, I think I'll be able to share great happiness with you. So that's your hint for finding bugs. If you find one in the area, then the other one should be somewhere in that same location. And true to her word, we can't hand her the same bug twice because it'll be marked off. But if we hand her two of a pair, then this will happen. She'll just gush over about the bug that you give her. And she said the same thing about the species regardless of which gender you lend her to. Oh yes, we have a pair! Don't those little bugs look happy? Allow me to share this happiness with you. We get 100 rupees as reward. Excellent. And you know where I put that to? For that beggar Charlo that we met just a few moments ago. 22 bucks left until I have them all. Oh, I hope that you'll keep bringing them here. You will, right? I like to think this girl's a little delusional, but I think that's attributed to her age. From what I remember, I don't think she's old enough to even pass by teenager years yet. I think she's 10 or 12. So, you might say she's psychotic, but that, like I said, could be attributed to her age. Regardless though, the things she says about these bugs can get really messed up. You think I'm lying? Well, let me show you. You're a little beetle, aren't you? Little beetle, little beetle. I want to use that shiny shell as a pillow and fall asleep. You would crush this thing with your weight. And I'll say that because you're not fat or anything, because you're not. But that's a bug. You're a human. You would crush it no matter what. For giving up a single bug of a pair, you get 50 rupees. The pair gets you 100. Could you find a partner for any single bug of the ball? Who's your friend? You're a little mantis, aren't you? Little mantis, little mantis. If I had sickles like that, I could slice onions better. I'm pretty sure onions wouldn't be the only things you want to slice up. I swear, this girl's got some psychotic tendencies, but that could be just me. You're a little stag beetle, aren't you? Little stag beetle, little stag beetle. Your spiky pincers are so sharp. They must feel so good. You know, I've wondered something else. If this girl happens to be the self-proclaimed princess of the Insect Kingdom, where the heck is she getting all these riches from? Maybe she was born to a wealthy family, but she just had a really weird hobby. So much so that her parents distanced themselves from her so much. As in, you never see who her parents are in this game, or anything related to Twilight Princess lore. Who's your friend? You're a little pill bug, aren't you? Little pill bug, little pill bug. I wish I was smaller so I could roll around like a ball. You do know what those pill bugs roll up, right? Then again, she probably wouldn't. Despite her age, she might be pretty sheltered too. I mean, if she's the royal type, that would explain a lot. I think. Who's your friend? You're a little butterfly, aren't you? Little butterfly, little butterfly. I want to be wrapped up in that powder too. That's just more confusing than weird. I mean, butterflies aren't really known for giving off that kind of substance, right? I mean, she knows bugs more than me, chances are, so maybe I'm wrong. Still, that's really confusing. Oh, uh, I was not expecting her to give me something else. Okay. I somehow got a stamp from her. I'll just mash through the dialogue that I didn't expect her to get anything else to be from her. Apparently that exists. I apologize for mashing through whatever she was saying, but I was not expecting that to happen at all. I guess that happens after you collect a certain amount of bugs. I think 12 to be precise, because she is saying there's still 12 left unaccounted for. Little Fastbin, little Fastbin. I want to tie your long antenna into bows. I'm pretty sure that'd be both uncomfortable and very morbid of you to do that to them. They would not like that one bit. Well, I didn't hand off all the bugs I have, but I already capped out my wallet. That's really amazing, but at least thanks to the increased wallet space, I was able to give up a lot. I know you have bugs. Like I said, she's psychotic as hell. There's something really wrong with her. Now, as I was trying to say, I was able to give up more bugs than you would usually would because of my increased wallet space. Trust me, doing this, giving bucks to her so you can get rupees, and then coming all the way back to Charlo over here, it was a little more tedious back in the older versions, but at least thanks to the increased wallet space for this game, it kind of makes doing this chore a little more easier, but still not like annoying free, I guess. It can still be quite the hassle if your patience isn't strong enough. Finally. So you gotta give Charlo exactly 1,000 rupees, which will take a while, but if you're able to collect a lot of bugs and hand them off to Agatha, you get a piece of heart. I think it was pretty obvious what he was alluding to when he was saying something about like love and such. But at least I was able to free up my wallet space a lot to go and hand off more bugs to Agatha. I'm only gonna say this once. If you don't like bugs, then you're better off not hassling her. Okay, apparently this guy has some extra dialogue after you do go meet with Agatha. Well, he's even creepier than Agatha is because he's essentially stalking her, which is a much bigger no-no than what Agatha's doing. I mean, look at this. Yeah, she might have a weird obsession about bugs, but then again, that's coming from somebody who doesn't like bugs. But it's kind of worth it to see this entire place light up with all the bugs we have found throughout the world. I mean, say what you will, this is a very, very enlightening scene. And it's only gonna get even more beautiful with more bugs that we do collect as we progress through the game. I wonder if one of the bugs over here. I'm not sure we collected it yet, but I know one of the bugs here has a little emblem on them that we can faintly see. No, not that, yeah, for sure. I want to say it's the pill bug. That might be the one I'm thinking of. No, that's a stag beetle. I don't think the pill bug is actually here. It might be on a wall somewhere. Well, if it is, I want to bring up that one of the bugs here for a fact has a special emblem on them. It's nothing like Easter egg worthy, I suppose. Oh wait, there's a higher level here. Can I climb up it? Oh yeah, I can. It's nothing like Easter egg worthy of referencing another game. It's just the Triforce symbol on it. But it's still a really cool detail that you probably wouldn't think to look at otherwise. You're a little grasshopper, aren't you? Little grasshopper. I love to tickle your belly all day long. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure your finger is just about as big, if not bigger than the grasshopper. You might end up squashing it. This goddess does have a care for bugs' well-being, I swear. And finally, we have the dragonfly. You're a little dragonfly, aren't you? Little dragonfly. Will you look at me with those great big eyes, I don't want to know what you're thinking, Missy. Just give me my money and let me get the heck out of here. Seriously, where do you keep all this money? How do you get all this money? What kind of family do you come from? So many questions about her, but I'm pretty sure, considering how her mental state is, I don't want to know the answers to any of them. Some things are just better left just remaining a mystery. Well, in any case, we got a lot of rupees out of her, so that's good to know. Wow, the fortunes in this place are really accurate. My fortune said if I stand in front of the shop, a man wanting to date me will come talk. That's what you're doing, right? Sorry, but you're not my type. Well, likewise, lady. Look a little too upstuck for my taste, thank you very much. We did see this place where we're investigating the castle town as the wolf last time. This is Fanati's place, the fortune teller. This, I'm just gonna be honest with you, is pretty freaking useless considering the age that we live in as a society. Welcome to the fortune-telling house, Fanati's palace. The fates swirl about you, and only I can tell what they have in store. The door to the future will open for 10 rupees. Yeah, I know that. Do you fear looking into the future? It is well then. Come again if when your life questions confuse you. Well, she's not. She's not letting up on her dedication to her job. I can say that. I guess I will show this. So if you do accept her offer, she'll give you a fortune about something based on career or love. Career is, I believe, something that she'll hint towards where you should go next for the story. Love is where you can find a heart piece. Like I said, she's useless because, well, the internet exists. Heck, I'm pretty sure she was useless when this game came out because, well, the internet existed back then. I mean, this game only released in 2006, so it's not like it was away from the digital age for that long or at all. One cool thing about her, though, is that if you do talk to her, her dialogue is reversed sentences. Her response to love would be, wait, loading takes a while. And for career is, what am I talking about? As well as her name does share some trivia too. You may have actually noticed it yourself if you're very well versed in the Zelda lore, but her name Fanati, they're just the first two letters of each of the golden goddesses. Faror, Nehru, and Din. So that's a cool little fact that you can't know about her. But like I said, her as a function, she's not that helpful. My father cannot get any hot spring water to sell, so lately he just sits outside the eastern gate. I talk to him, but he just sighs. He doesn't seem like the father I remember. This is so bad. I'm afraid my father will never be the same. I don't know what to do. Okay, that's your problem, not mine. But we can't actually see where his father is. He's on the south exit of Castletown. So we can't come out here. Another frickin' lantern continues to haunt me. Those lanterns continue. They continue to pester me to no end, no matter where I go at night. Oh, for one thing, we can't find another bug here. This is the ladybug. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. So the ladybug, you can see on the portrait, has the the Triforce emblem on its back. I didn't think it would show up in its image like that. I'm not sure if that was included in the original version. Maybe it became such a well-known fact after the original version release that they decided to slap it on in the HD port. Because I don't remember seeing that when I was playing this on the Wii on my last playthrough of Twilight Princess. Well, nice to know that's there. We saw momentarily where the Goron was, but I want to investigate this area first. So since we did found the lady beetle, well, the lady beetle, ladybug, well, female ladybug rather. I just say ladybug for short. Hey, get back here! Don't fly away from me. I know you have to come down here sometime. Fine, I'll just wait for you. Meantime, I can just swat these glaze out of the sky. There. Now I can pick you up. This. Oh! I didn't know the male ladybug had that on its back either. I thought it was just for the female one. Okay, that's really cool to know. I know for a fact that at least one bug in this game had that emblem on their back. I didn't think it was both the same pair. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna deal with this thing. I don't care. Now that's starting to tick me off. I mean, we could have been peaceful. We could have let bygones be bygones, but no. You decide you want to come after me. Well, now you're all gonna pay for your lives. Especially the ones that are not going after me at all. You know, I'm just gonna go up there and deal with them myself. At the very least, get their attention. Because I don't want to waste all my arrows now. I mean, I don't have the... I mean, I don't... My quiver is the same size as my mom's now, after all. At least my mom bags, rather. There. That'll teach you what for. Ah, so I thought there'd be more rubies that dropped from the sky. Inexplicably. That's just how glades work. I guess. I'm not gonna complain, I'm gonna take it. That's just even more rupees for us. I will get even more rupees once we hand those ladybugs off to Agatha once we're back in Castletown. We can head over here and speak to the Goron father that was mentioned a little earlier. You're the human, yes? The Gorons told me about you, brother. Just take a look at these rocks. Amazing! Was there a landslide or something? What are they doing here anyway, brother? Are you trying to pass through here? If I drank some hot spring water, it might give me the strength to break through a big rock fall like this. Hey, brother, if you find some hot spring water, you should come see me again. Ah, good to know. We do know where that is. We have several springs available to us, but I think the one in specific, or the ones rather, would either be the spring back in Eldin from the hotel, or from Death Mountain where the Gorons reside. I'm pretty sure either one would work out well. Can't see over there anything over there. Faintly though, you could see. I think that's where Fire's shop is. That's where Lake Hylia should be too. Be careful of this hole, obviously. I'm pretty sure there's something special down there, but we're not gonna do anything about that right now. We're gonna leave that till a little later on. For now, we'll head back into Castletown. So if you head along the west side of... Hey, kitty! Cute. If you head along the west side of Castletown after you re-enter the city... Oh, look at that, that was playing with a ball! They're all ganging up on the ball, actually. That's very precious. You've come across this place, Giovanni's house. However, we can't enter because... well, the door is locked. I actually thought there wouldn't be a doorknob there to begin with. It doesn't look like there's one at all, so I'm not sure why Link is trying to enter it normally. And now you can see there's cats over there. So that's pretty precious. Yeah, that one's trying to follow me. It wants to become my new companion. Hey, wait, there's another dog. We just meet all the cute animals here today. This is really good. Damn, that's a great pick-me-up that we could definitely use. Over here is where the medical clinic would be, on the west side of Castletown. Can't do anything about that either. Hey boy, you a good boy? Well, if you are, fetch! Let's see if this one actually does get the bone back to me. It didn't. Is my throwing arm just so strong that dogs don't bother to go fetch the bone whenever I throw him? Maybe that's it. Because I usually don't have this bad luck with fetching with the dogs here. Again, from a short distance I can do that, but from a long distance they won't really cooperate that much. Maybe that's my problem. I'm just throwing too far. Well, now we'll head to the core of Castletown to show off something a little bit more before we do go ahead with the actual reason why we're here at all. But tour guide, have you already visited the Cave of the Spirit? If you're here to sightsee, then you came to the cave at the right time. A little while ago, there was a bit of a problem we couldn't cross. If you've never been to the cave of the Spirit Lake Hylia, then you should really go. The cave was a home of the snake incarnation, a spirit that's protecting the sacred place sunk in Lake Hylia. It's only visible to the brave, so a swordsman might be able to see it. Little do they know we already seen that place. Here we can see. Oh, dang, that's way more beautiful than I last remember it. Is that a touch-up they did for the HD edition? Cause I don't remember the water looking that beautiful. Dang. Now that's quite the glow up if it did get a update. The water started bubbling all of a sudden. What's going on? I I was gonna ask you the same thing. Are you serious? You are a good for nothing. Well, even though that the water has been restored to Castletown and now that people can resume their normal lives without any distress, I guess some of them still have to find something to complain about. God, it sounds like real life when I think about it. Because those kind of people do exist, and they are just the most annoying thing. Hey kid, you look cool. Hey, don't you look good? Are you looking for something? I know, so you saw the new attraction on the western thoroughfare, right? Hey buddy, did you know what's inside the tent that's on the west thoroughfare? What is that going on till? Is there a show or something there? You gone already? That referred to the tent that we did pass by when we first entered this place. And you have nothing else to say, you're just complaining about the water actually coming up? Or I guess that the soldier being useless? That's probably what they're complaining about. Well, if it isn't the young swordsman, are you vacationing here or on business? This town is famous for many things. The door on the side of the cafe is a viewing platform. Have you seen it already? I like how the guy just moves in place like that. That's really funny. Interesting. Viewing platforms on the side of the cafe. I heard the Gorons have been selling their wares there lately. Before I get to the bar, use the southern thoroughfare. Swordsmen like you tend to gather there. Go there. If you get lost, ask someone for directions. Thankfully, I know this place well enough by now that I can probably go anywhere here by heart. I hadn't had lost my fortune until just recently. I didn't believe it, but the other day I had my love fortune told. After that, I was able to woo this young beauty. Now every day is glorious. Fortune will smile upon believers. You too should visit the fortune teller like she says. That's just so much fun. Well, I guess it worked out for somebody. You know the fortune teller's place on the southern thoroughfare? She's amazingly accurate. And all these people just swivel around chairs like this. Maybe that's one touch-up of animation I forgot to really polish on. The more I watch them every day, the more interesting I find people are. The busier the person is, the less time he or she has to care about others. In contrast, people with more leisure time listen more. You know which type of person is better. Kinda like how much of an observer this guy is. It's very interesting. I never thought I'd come across a person like him in Hyrule at all. It's best not to overfill one's plate with work or anything. Maybe he's more the leisure type, given what he's been spewing about. It's a wonderful town, the residents are friendly too, so please feel free to talk to them. Exactly what I'm doing. They really took the time to chat with the residents in Castletown like I'm doing right now. I'm kinda glad that I had taken the time to give this place a more thorough examination. And I think that's all we can do right here. Oh wait, no. There's still one more place I forgot to hit up. It's probably the most well-known place about Castletown, actually. So we head over here. I did pass by it just for a brief moment. I think it's what these three were talking about. No, wait, they're new. And speaking of which, you're a new face. Have you ever been to the shop? If not, you should really check it out sometime. Oh yes, you definitely should. Have you seen the merch that carry that store? If not, I'd love to I'll have to show you sometime. Yeah, I should really let her show you. Well, if you try to enter... Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry, but... Well, having a customer in the store with shoes as filthy as yours can make our other clients uncomfortable. We hope that you'll come back once you've found some more polished footwear. You can't go in because your shoes are dirty. He just greets you like any other customer without any recollection of what just happened. Thankfully, to get your shoes clean, just speak to this guy. So grimy. No matter how good your clothes look, you don't look pulled together if your shoes are dirty. If someone's checking you out, they'll look at your shoes too. I bet they didn't let you in the snooty shop, did they? What do you think? I'll polish them up real nice for 10 rupees. Consider I'm rolling it dough, that's nothing to me. You can see our shoes are sparkling and shining. If you get dirty again, I'll polish them up for you. For a measly 10 rupees, that's a pretty good deal. So this is known as Chudley's Fine Goods and Fancy Trinkets. We can look around this place, it's very lavishing, as well as the clientele. Let me speak to the guy over here. Can I help you? Would you like me to show something to you? This acts as a shop. It's got a variety of things that we can buy here, from arrows, potions, bombs, especially this, the water bombs. We can find this back in Barnes' bomb shop too. The shop original were wrapped in the explosive and fine leather. Basically, it's just as the name says. These are bombs that work underwater. And these are actually all the bomb types that we can find in the game. Regular ones, water ones, and bomblings. Especially this though, the magic armor. This is an exclusive to Chudley's shop. Armor for the richest and most precious customers who value the lives over the rupees. But if you try to buy anything, that's where the catch comes in. 10,000 rupees. Got it! Yeah, this place is as expensive as it looks. Like 40,000 for the blue potion. Yikes. I'm actually interested to see what the other prices are like. No matter what, you don't have the capacity to buy anything in this place. It's way out of your budget. 12,000 for the regular bombs. But the real kicker here comes with the magic armor. 400,000 rupees. How will you be paying? Oh, how awful to be you. He just knows that you don't have the money for it, so he just has an extra snark on you when it comes to the armor in particular. However, a silver lining here is, if you look at some of the portraits in this place... Can I go? I can't go first person on it. Alright. But you can see for that image we saw and this one, this should look a little familiar to you if you played a recent Zelda game that came out in the latter half of the last decade, I like to say. Well, that image over there, and this image over here, are portraits that are showing Breath of the Wild screenshots from its initial trailer. As we all know, the game would come out on the Wii U and as a launch title for the Switch, but there are a couple of pictures that you can find in this shop because this game was released when Breath of the Wild was still in development. I'm pretty sure it came out because it was used to tide fans over while Breath of the Wild was still being made. You can actually see some images in those little pictures too. I didn't recognize those before. Neat. So yeah, that's a little Easter egg that you can only find in the HD part of this game. Breath of the Wild will come out the year after this remaster was released, by the way. So I'm pretty sure it did come out as a way to tide over people while they're waiting for that game to be released. And I believe that's all we can explore here in Castletown to its fullest. So now all that taken care of, I say it's high time. Hang on, I almost forgot. I have to go trade in some bugs. I was gonna say that's high time to finally go to Thomas Bar, but I almost forgot. I still have bugs to go get to Agatha. Who's your friend? You're a little ladybug, aren't you? Little ladybug, little ladybug. If I was smaller, I would get on your back and we'd fly around. Alright, that sounds like the least psychotic thing she said today. Kinda think of it, I think that's a move she can't do in Hyrule Warriors. I know she can ride something. I remember for a fact she can ride a butterfly in that game. That might be the only creature she can do that with in that game. And we only have 4 bugs remaining now. Man, I forgot how many bugs you could find up until this point. I didn't think it would be that much that you could get so soon. They really want to hammer home just how rewarding that side quest could be. I think it's finally time for us to go to Telma's bar and beat it with Ilya, Rollins, and company. Head on this path, you'll be a Hyrule Field, but I don't know if the road goes all the way through. But really, what's important for us is to go in here. But I think we're gonna see that for next time because I think a cutscene's gonna activate when I go through that door. Besides, we got to see what the majority of Castletown now has to offer to us since we can't access this place. And that's basically what I want to cover more or less in this episode. So, that being said, next time, we're actually gonna go to Telma's bar at long last and finally meet up with Ilya for the first time in quite a while. Until we meet again, farewell for now.